It's hard to tell. I can't really tell. Can anybody hear me? We're 11 seconds live now. I don't see any chat though.
That'll probably take a minute or somebody's probably like, what? 10 o'clock?
Well, oh, there's somebody. I don't know who it is. Oh, there we go. Dennis. Dennis. Good morning, Dennis. Keep trying. Keep trying. We're going to try. So we're somewhere on the streets of South Carolina. Out here. Oh, there's Monkey King medals. What's up? What's up? We're somewhere near Florence on I-95. Headed north on I-95. Going back toward North Carolina. We are just under Dillon County. Everybody wants to check a map. I guess this would be the last county we drive through before we end up back in North Carolina. And, well, we've had a happening week, I guess. There's Malcolm. We've had a happening week, I guess. We've picked up enough crap to completely fill up a what is this? A Dodge Journey? Yeah. We have a rental car we're driving this way. I don't know what it is. We got a bunch of rolls, a bunch of singles, a bunch of other stuff. Oh, you thought it was someone else? That's okay. That's all right. You're with us now, so stick around. You might be entertained. Who knows? But we've got, what do we have? We've got a bunch of RPMs that we bought off of David Mulberry, and we saw Jimmy Sprankle. We saw, who else did we saw?
Amber.
Oh, Amber, yeah, Amber Pinnell was there, and she rode the bus up with her son Connor. Hello, Connor. Connor's a nice young numismatist, and they rode back with us, but we had to stop by. Shout out to the Dixie Crossroads in Titusville, Florida, one of the best places to eat seafood on the planet. We got our seafood kick on. We ate we had dozens, that's with an S on the end, dozens of rock shrimp and dozens of royal red shrimp, tasting mighty sweet.
Amazing.
It's very good stuff. We did that yesterday afternoon. Spent the night in a hotel somewhere in Georgia, somewhere south of Savannah.
Richmond Hills.
Yeah, Richmond Hills.
Shout out to Penny Order for the top golf night too.
Well, Monkey, I tell you what, you get pictures of that 09 VDB that you want to see more information about. Give me a couple of pictures and send it to cd@coppercoins.com. cd@coppercoins.com. And we'll take a look at it. We'll evaluate your assessment of what you think it is. I would prefer that you send me something to say, I think this is what's going on. Am I right or wrong? Because that makes it easier to answer. So it's cd@coppercoins.com. I'm not even going to give a shot at trying to type it into the chat because I have no idea how to get into the chat. All I know is that I can be the monkey sitting on this side of the camera. You have to sit on that side and direct your own side. This is a boring place to drive.
It is.
Nothing but woods as far as a guy can see. But it's there anyway. Let's see. Got up and ate at a Denny's this morning. Got gas somewhere near Savannah using the app called Upside. If you don't use it, you need to find it. Actually, if you don't use Upside, ask me, and I can send you a referring link to Upside. That way we both get a little bit out of it. But Upside is a place where you can get gas and eat at a restaurant and go shopping for groceries at convenience stores and whatnot for a cheaper price. Here is an example. I got gas this morning, filled this Dodge Journey, up on unleaded fuel at $3.62 a gallon. $3.62 a gallon in Savannah, Georgia. We have a question. What was the dealer that spilled coins all over the road and maybe a 13 Liberty nickel? I don't know, but if you tell me where it is, I'll go try to find it for you. I only charge $500,000 for my services.
Did that just happen, or?
I don't know. Did it just happen? I don't know. We don't have any idea. We kind of find our news through the grapevine while we're out on travels like this because we don't bother watching, Lester Holt or Nora O'Donnell or any of those people. Not while we're on the road anyway. We got 7 people watching now. We're freaking famous.
Hey, yeah.
That's right. They must have had a storm here at some point because there's trees down.
Trees down everywhere.
Yeah.
Probably last night. It looked pretty bad last night.
Yeah, there was a lot of thunder lightning up this direction last night. We stopped before we got this far. Actually, it was in southern South Carolina. We're almost in North Carolina now. Passing through the Marion and Bennettsville area. If you happen to be in that area, step outside and look toward the highway and wave. We'll see you. Right?
That's right. We'd have some new interactive content this week.
Right. We're announcements. Okay, Eric, go ahead.
Might have some new content this week. Not sure what we're going to do yet. Depends on what happens when we unpack everything.
Interactive content will be family friendly.
Always.
However, this video was not made for those under the age of 18. Just in case I happen to have a little slip here and there.
Yeah, I'm the one you got to worry about.
We are kind of prone to slips here and there. I saw something in the chat. Somebody needs to say something because I can't see chat unless... Oh, here we go. There we go. All messages are visible. Super chat. Remember, super chat messages, top chat, live chat. There we go. Live chat. Bam. George O. Walton. Was that this week? Hey, Chief Stacker. We got people in here that we don't usually see at the auctions. Don't forget that we do have auctions coming up every Sunday and every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
I think Chief Stacker hangs out with Ida a little bit.
Chief Stacker hangs out with Ida?
Yeah, I think so.
Rated R, Malcolm says. It's not quite rated R.
Not quite. I mean, PG-13.
These days you can slip by a couple of hills and get PG-13 out of it. Hey, Marshall. Marshall's here.
Hey, Marshall.
Safe travels, he says. Thank you, Marshall. We are going through rolls. Actually, Eric was nice enough to drop this trip with just to see if I actually made intelligent purchases while gone. And we're finding that my intelligent purchase rate is above 50%, so we're doing okay. My dumbass purchase rate is a little below 50%. See, there was one of those slips.
That's right.
That's it's a thing you do when you're just chit-chatting. I have your so what's happening in the news? We don't know. We've been in Coinland for what, 2 days?
Since the 6th.
And we're not paying any attention.
Since the 6th.
It is a good day for a road trip.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's overcast.
Actually, it's not bad. The weather's not bad. The driving's not bad.
And it's not even 80 degrees.
Right. What's the temperature outside?
79 the last time I looked.
Temperature outside, 79 degrees. Relative humidity, 80%. Barometric pressure, 31.21 and falling. And that's the news and weather. I remember I used to hear that on a radio station. It's KWTO, 1560 AM, or 560 AM, sorry, 560 AM, Springfield, Missouri. I got another message here. Let's see. How do I see what I want to see? There we go. Welcome to live. Oh, I just turned the volume all the way down. I do not understand how to do phone stuff.
Here, I thought that was the question. How do I see what I want to see? I was going to say, hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll get notifications every time.
Right, yeah. So maybe if I hit my bell, I'll get notifications that I can see what I want to see, right?
And if you're on an iPhone, do it once a month.
That's right. If you're on an iPhone, make sure you reset that thing. Because iPhones are, well, they're the bane of the existence of the YouTube broadcaster because they don't like YouTube for some reason. I guess it's because YouTube is a Google product and Apple is not Google and Google is not Apple. And you notice, as every professional numismatist does, I'm wearing my loop while riding in a car. That's just in case I need to see the traffic ahead and I don't happen to have good viewpoint through all the bird droppings on the window.
Bugs.
Oh yeah, the bug guts and bird droppings on the window. Okay, so we've got two Lincoln Cent enthusiasts riding in a car through South Carolina, bored to tears because the traffic is just monotonous.
It's actually not bad now.
They're asking those of you in the live audience right now to stump the curmudgeon with a good Lincoln Cent question that we can phantasmalize you with our expertise and great knowledge in the Lincoln Cent series. Ask your questions now. Answers are free, today only. Hey, New York. No questions. We only got 3 people watching us too. It's like everybody got bored and dropped off.
Yeah.
They're expecting content every second. Joe McBride gave me two of your UPM. This Chief Stacker says Joe McBride gave me two of my RPMs. They're the ones with my signature on them. That means those are the coins that were photographed for coppercoins.com.
Cool.
They are called plate coins. Plate coins being the plate photos for a book, generally. Loosely used as the images used on a website. No, wait, I missed another. Did I see that new find on the 69? What are we talking about?
Which one?
The 69, is that something? Is it possible to have a double die and an RPM on a 69S Lincoln Cent? It is possible, but it's not possible to have the big 1969 double die and an RPM because the big 1969S double die all came from the same die and the mint mark was not doubled on that die, and they do not repunch mint marks after the die goes into use. So the moment the die is hung for use is when any of your RPMs or double dies are going to show. There are issues that have both double dies and RPMs.
Lots of 56, lots of 57.
Well, there's the 57D, RPM number 2, DDO number 5.
Or back, I think it's RPM
DDO,
number 5.
DDO number 2, RPM number 5 is a very well-known double die and RPM combination. But every coin that has that RPM also has that double die because they are on the same die. Let's see. BOE penny rolls, what do you think they could be worth uncirculated type?
Depends on the date.
Yeah, it depends on the date, the mint mark.
And the condition.
And their exact condition.
We use a broad term.
We've done roll purchases that were $600 to $1,000 a roll. And we've also done roll purchases that were $4 a roll. So it just depends. If you give me a list of dates and mint marks and approximate conditions, I can help you a lot more. But I generally go by gray sheet pricing, and then dependent on how realistic I think that gray sheet pricing is, I will go up and down to match what the actual market is on those items. That's one thing that I ran into this week. I was buying proof rolls of nickels. Nobody wants to sell proof rolls of nickels right now because they bid for a lot less than they're actually worth. So the bid price on those, the dealer bid price on those is far less than the amount that it costs to break those out of proof sets. And there's not a high demand for them. So a lot of people just don't buy them and they don't sell them.
In the closet.
Right, in the closet they went. So I pay a lot more than bid for those nickel rolls because I want to still continue having fun with the nickel proof pulls. So I've got to have the rolls to do the proof pulls. And so I pay, it's like for instance, right off the top of my head, a 2000S proof roll of nickels, proof roll, is $6.50. Believe it or not, $6.50 dealer wholesale bid. I pay $40 a roll for it.
The business strikes go for more than that.
Yeah, the business strikes are worth more than the proofs. That's just ridiculous how they've messed up. Yeah, we're coming from a coin show. We're coming from the fun show in Orlando, Florida. We've been on the road for about a full day now. We went to Jacksonville. We took Amber Pinnell back to her house in Jacksonville, and we drove on up to Savannah, Georgia last night, spent the night in Savannah, and now we're almost in North Carolina. We're about, I'm going to say 3 miles from the North Carolina border. There's the South Carolina Welcome Center on the other side of the highway. And yeah, we're headed back to my house. Eric and I are going to spend about a week trimming the fat off of our processes that we do in photographing coins for copper coins. He's going to help me with my inventory system. He's going to help me carry all this crap that I bought upstairs.
Right?
Yeah, right?
And move the crap that we carried upstairs last time.
Right? No, that's a secret. Let's see, just picked up a complete full nickels book. All key dates and war nickels are present. Nice. Got a 59, what was that? No, that's not what I wanted. Here. I don't know how to make the chat show up, so I have to actually turn it off and turn it back on. We got a 50D last night at auction. Very nice.
50D nickel?
50D nickel.
That's a nice one.
The second to the key.
Yeah, but nickel is
39D.
39D? All right, 30, I was going to say 38D,
Yeah.
39D.
39D is, let's see, you got a rock? Crappy Tim says he got a rock. Fishing? You got a rock fishing? What did he say? Yeah, that's what he said. I got a rock.
I've gotten rocks before, too. It's darn Santa Claus.
Well, Chief Stacker, you're in Jacksonville. We're actually further and further away from you every moment because we're driving away from Jack's. We were in Jack's yesterday.
Does he know Amber?
Oh, quoted Charlie Brown.
Oh.
I don't know. Chief Stacker, do you know Amber? Are you Facebook friends with our very own Amber Pinnell?
She knows everybody in Jacksonville, I thought.
Yeah, member of the Jacksonville Coin Club. Member of Coneca. By any stretch of the imagination here, we need some cooler air.
You could turn her down for Amber because she was like bundled up yesterday.
Right? Oh, okay. We're coming back. Let's see. Jim says he likes South Carolina. That's because Jim makes money there.
This is Jim
Right?
Fletcher.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jim Fletcher.
Okay, here we go. There's Pedro south of the border. There we go. North Carolina. Welcome to North Carolina, Robeson County. So we're back in home state now. Back in North Carolina. I did not see Bill Fiva at the fun show.
He was not at the fun show this year. I think he was there last year, wasn't he?
I think he was.
Yeah.
I kind of looked across the top of the heads a few times to see if I saw Bill Fiva's head walking around. because Bill is very easy to see. He's a tall guy, and his silver flat top is easy to see from all the way across the room. Bill happens to see this or is watching. I'd love to visit with you again, Mr. Bill.
I would have seen him because we would have been the only one looking at each other in the eyes.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I got Squatch sitting over here next to me. He's 6 foot. What? 6 foot 6. 6 foot 6. Yeah, makes me feel like a midget. Daughtrey. Wait a minute. What does that say? Darn it. You look a bit like Chuck Daughtrey on Copper Coins, passenger. I might be him. You never know.
He gets that a lot.
Chief Stacker says he doesn't know Amber.
You should look her up.
Yeah, for sure.
Look her up.
Are we live again?
You are.
We did hit a dead zone. There's Cad Roll Hunter.
Cad Roll Hunter. Good morning, Cad Roll Hunter.
There is North Carolina. That is what North Carolina looks like when you enter the state. We're, I guess, like, maybe 2 miles in now. Good morning from Ontario. Good morning, Ontario. We're headed back home, Joe. We're headed back to my home anyway.
I'm headed away from home.
Yeah, he's headed away from home. We are going to my place for a few days to study coins, study our processes. He's got his everything packed back there. You can't really see it, but he's got his microscope and his collection and a whole bunch of other stuff.
So you guys might be lucky enough to be on the other end of some of that stuff.
Right? And we're going to end up putting some inventory together and getting some auctions together, and we might even have an auction here in a couple of days.
Maybe
in fact, I think we probably will on Tuesday.
Maybe a roll dig, maybe some other stuff. We'll have to see how time goes.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get into an auction on Tuesday and move some of the items that we've purchased at the show, because I'm kind of excited about some of it. I think I picked up close to half a dozen 1909S's. We bought just a lot of rolls of stuff. Some nice 25S rolls, nice 24S rolls. I'm looking again here because Joe was asking if Malcolm had friended him. Joe and Malcolm are having their own side conversation here.
Yeah, Malcolm, is that a real profile that friended me, Malcolm?
What, did Malcolm refriend you?
Yeah, and I didn't want to accept it because I don't want to accept a friend from a bot that's like some Nigerian prince or something.
What's the matter with Nigerian princes? They like to give away money.
I kind of had my episode with Nigerian princesses and princes.
Massive mess. Wait a minute. You guys want to stop by? Hang on a second here. Okay, you guys want to stop by and look at my massive mess of copper in Davenport. Where's Davenport? Yeah, Malcolm had issues with his old one.
All right, so then I'll accept it. I didn't accept it because there was no picture.
Yeah, I think he was Mac McLaughlin.
Yeah.
And now he goes by Malcolm McLaughlin.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah. Go back to live chat again. Grandpa Tim, tell me where Davenport is. I can't get into my maps while I'm doing this video because I'm afraid if I touch anything on the phone, I'll screw it up. Ah, there I slipped again. I'll mess it up. Whatever. I had no idea they grew so much corn around here.
Yeah, me neither.
There's a lot of corn. We got mostly tobacco around my place. Tobacco and soybeans, Japanese hops. Sweet taters.
You got Yakima hops?
You got
hops there?
No, not 09S VDBs, just 09S's. Got a couple of RPM number 2s, a couple of others. Most of these coins I'm talking about are between, I'm going to say very good and very fine. Got a bunch of 31Ds, picked up some 31Ss. I did not find a buyable 14D.
That was hard. That was a hard one there. Unless you wanted MS66, they had a couple of those.
Right? Right on 180 East Point, 1 hour above Burlington. What state are we talking about, Grandpa Tim? We talking about North Carolina? Because that's where we are. We're at exit 10 now, Fairmont.
I-95.
Getting up on old Fayetteville and Lumberton, Lumbytown. Yeah, let's see, what else did we end up with? I picked up a sealed box full of rolls from another guy. I have no idea what's inside. I never opened it, but it's about 45 pounds. Picked up...
there's a couple hundred memorial rolls back there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of hundred other rolls. And we just... there's like... I'm going to say somewhere between 150 and 200 pounds of stuff.
Oh, I think it's more than that.
I think it's more than that. It could be
poor
more
little
than that.
Dodge Journey is not...
No, wait a minute. It was more than that because I got like 4 bags of pennies from Bradenton.
That's right.
So it's probably closer to 300 or 400 pounds. Oh, you've been giving some... There, maybe we're live again. I don't think we're frozen now. Oh. Yeah, no, we're not going to Iowa.
But if we were there, we definitely would think of stopping by.
I'm like 900 miles from Iowa right now. But we don't want to make that drive right now. Got too many other things going on. $700 tubes and rolls with 4 pints of errors to designate. 4 pints, huh? We're doing it in liquid volume now.
No, probably those clear deli tubs.
Yeah.
A lot of people use those.
And 4 pints of them to go through. Where are we now? We're in...
Rockingham?
Well, this is...
Wilmington?
Yeah, Rockingham is west of here. Laurinburg. This is the interstate that goes over toward Charlotte. Goes from here to Charlotte, just about. Any other questions to stump the curmudgeon? No, I don't think Canadian Roll Hunter. I don't think we're going to Ontario. Not today. I forgot to bring my passport with me. Darn it! Do that again sometime. Next time I have to remember to bring my passport. How do you keep this damn thing? Oh, see, I slipped again. How do you keep this thing turned on?
I don't know.
That huge jug of wheat from an old lady, probably around 3,000.
Ooh, that's exciting.
For $40.
That's real exciting.
Wow. It's like, what, 1.25 times face?
Yeah.
You'll send me 3 quick pictures? Okay, I'll have to look at them after we come off the live because I do not know how to exit a live and come back in without disturbing everything, including my connection, which I think is rather hairy to begin with. Let's see what's next. Yeah, it was that was a really awesome buy. I think the cheapest I've picked up wheat pennies anytime in the last 5 years has been for like 2.5 to 2.75 cents a coin. And so anytime you get them less than 2 cents a coin, you're
doing good.
Yeah, you're doing really good. People selling copper now for 2 cents a coin. Just the memorials from the 60s. I've got a whole bunch of that stuff waiting for me. I've got to go pick up. So I will have bags and boxes full of copper at my disposal sometime in the next 2.5, 3 months. Middlesex, North Carolina is where George Walton spilled coins over the road and the 1913 Liberty nickel. When did this happen, Dennis? I'd go out there with a metal detector if it was this week. I'd be recovering coins for a guy. Be like, hey, I found your seated Liberty $50 over here. I wouldn't take anything like that because I know it was an accident and a spill. So I'd be interested in trying to get them back to the actual rightful owner. I keep having to touch the phone just to get the live chat up so I can see. Oh, it happened in 1962.
Oh.
So, yeah, I kind of doubt they're still out there.
And if they are, they're 6 inches deep.
Right?
Or under the pavement.
Is that, let's see. I once saw a story about one of the 13 nickels. Yeah, see, that was the year Joe was born. Joe lost 1962 rolls.
I know he does. How's your searching going, Joe? You still searching rolls?
Let's see. Grandpa Tim says that these are finds from his last 10 boxes, minus a full set aside table to check against album upgrades. They're not show finds, they're dig finds. Joe says he has plenty.
Plenty to search.
Oh, yeah.
I know the feeling.
Probably, yeah. Dennis says probably a few coins could be found in Middlesex, North Carolina, if you know exactly where to go.
Right. I'm sure they're there still, probably.
And now we have sunshine. Sunshine. See? We're near Lumberton, the Lumber River. Lumberton, unfortunately, Lumberton is the place where Michael Jordan's father was murdered. Lumberton, North Carolina. Joe says he has to thank both of us for helping him out. You're very welcome, Joe, for whatever I might have done for you.
We thank you for being part of the Copper Coins family.
That's for sure. We are going to be doing a few live broadcasts, I'm sure, while we're in North Carolina here together. We are going to work up an auction for Tuesday. Put an auction together. It's going to be one of those ones where we'll have everything ready to go. If I owe you anything and you've not yet received it, please send me an email, cd@coppercoins.com, because I have, to my knowledge, shipped everything that I needed to ship except for one whole coins to Carl
Mr.
and
Boudreaux.
a roll to Mr. Boudreaux and a holder of coins to Mr. Boudreaux, and anything that was going to Canada I still have. Other than that, you should have everything that I owe you. So if you don't, please send me an email, let me know.
The reveals. All the reveals were shipped out.
All the reveals, yes. All of the reveals have been shipped.
But
I can ship my pants.
yeah, for free.
Yeah, for free.
I just shipped my pants.
I just shipped my pants for free.
I told you that was funny.
I just shipped my bed. That's old Kmart commercial from back in the day. Nobody's saying anything, so I keep losing the chat. Chief Stacker says he needs to take off. Chief Stacker, you have a great day.
You have a great day, Chief Stacker. Thanks for stopping in.
We're going to be home in 80 miles. About 80 miles to home.
Yeah, I'm ready not to drive.
Yeah. I'm ready not to ride. I think both of us have more blubber than muscle in our derrieres anymore. It's kind of like a bone-to-bone type thing. We hate sitting for too long. But see, I don't like standing up either, so it is what it is.
We need like a hammock, coin hunting hammock. That's
right. Yeah, coin hunting hammock
with a light and all that right on.
We've come up with all kinds of new discoveries that we need to invent and make our millions on. Missed our calling in life, man. We've got all kinds of wonderful ideas for an inventor. Let's see. New Marshall says that would be the big ugly reveal. To shit my pants.
Right.
I shit my pants with an ugly reveal. There you go. I would love to ship my pants. Wouldn't you love to ship your pants for free?
Yeah, Kmart.com, you can do that.
Ship your pants for... Does Kmart.com still exist?
I don't think it does. It might. I think
sure
it's still got like 25 stores.
Yeah, they wouldn't let anybody get a hold of that domain for nothing anyway. Let's see here. Oh, Melanie missed alive.
Oh.
You didn't miss alive. You're still here. We're still here. Say hello.
Hey, Melanie.
We're in North Carolina now.
Yeah, about an hour out.
Yeah, we're about an hour and a half from the house. Trying to navigate traffic here. Not a whole lot of traffic, though. It's not been really bad. We kind of got stopped up around Orlando before we traded cars because Hertz gave us a car with a bad transmission. Then they gave us a different car. So we're in the second one now. Grandpa Tim says, good to see you guys.
Well, have a great day, Grandpa Tim.
And I think my arm is telling me we need to get off this live, get home, get unpacked, get everything together, and then we'll be back later today. For the afternoon crowd, that would be, I don't know, sometime 4 or 5-ish.
Yep.
Before dinner. Eastern time, that is. And I guess we'll see you guys later. I think I'm going to try to figure out how to stop this thing.
All right, y'all. Have a great day.
All right. Be good, folks.